Preparations tonight for President Donald Trump's visit to Indianapolis. The president will serve as the keynote speaker at the FFA convention tomorrow afternoon. Wish TV's Jenny Dreasler live outside Bankers Life Fieldhouse tonight with how this may impact you. Hi, Jenny.
Hey, Brooke, I'll tell you what, it definitely will affect you. And I can tell you also tonight, too, that President Donald Trump's Secret Service team already started scoping out this area last weekend. A lot of roads are going to be closed down here this weekend as well tomorrow as the president prepares to speak to thousands of FFA members who have already taken over the city. Beefed up security as 67,000 FFA members from all over the country take over downtown Indianapolis ahead of the 91st annual FFA convention. Saturday's keynote speaker, President Donald Trump.
It's been since 1991, the first President Bush, since we had a president at our convention.
President Trump will be the 6th sitting president to speak in person at the convention.
We're the future of this organization. We're the future of agriculture, and it's important that he supports us in what we do.
We're expecting to hear how he can keep agriculture sustainable and beneficial to keep people like me on my family farm.
You know, I think he'll talk about some of the great stories of FFA. I think he'll talk about some of the accomplishments of our members. I think he'll talk about the next generation of leaders in agriculture. And I think he will be very complimentary, as he has been, of our organization and what we're doing. Along with
beefed up security across town, IMPD will shut down Delaware and Pennsylvania between Maryland and South Street ahead of President Trump's visit. As the city prepares for a presidential visit, the FFA hopes his message will resonate with the future of agriculture.
Hopefully, we'll have a student in the audience that's motivated and inspired to do things greater than they thought they could. We might have a future president in the audience.
Now, just as a reminder, this is a closed event tomorrow. The public is not able to come here inside the event tomorrow as well, but don't worry, we've got that all covered for you. We will have a crew here on scene tomorrow with the president's speech and his reaction. Live in downtown Indy, Jenny Dreasler, Wish TV News 8.
Jenny, thanks so much. You can watch the president's full speech on our website, wishtv.com, or on the Wish TV Facebook page. It's set to start around 3 o'clock tomorrow.